Hey everybody, KC here. So I'm in Chatham, Massachusetts, and it so happens that right out there in 1620, this is where the Mayflower first, caught sight of America, and it was just off the coast of Cape Cod. And the interesting thing was they were looking for the Hudson River. Well, I can tell you, someone who lives not that far from the Hudson River, we're nowhere near the Hudson River right now. But they saw this and they sailed up the coast that way, and then they came around this way, and they ended up finding their way to Plymouth. And that's where they made land. And it's really kind of interesting because when you think about it, in all businesses, right, you start to think to yourself, okay, this is where I want to go, this is where I want to be. And you fixate so much on where you want to be that you don't pay attention to necessarily where you are and what the opportunities and the options may be. And so the fact of the matter is, had they not found their way to this part of the country, the story that we know of the Pilgrims and Plymouth Rock and all that, it wouldn't exist. Cape Cod wouldn't exist, maybe not quite the way we know it right now. But the fact of the matter is, their ability to stay here, to find this place, gave them the opportunity to create what essentially was a new world. Now we'll ignore for the moment that they did that by basically, the indigenous peoples who were living here didn't work out all that well for them. But the fact of the matter is, in all businesses, we have to find the opportunities even when they're not where we think they're going to be. This is the Chatham Light. And some version of the Chatham Light has been here for centuries. It's some of the old ones tumbled. This one now exists. But the thing is, I think in every business, you need that light. You need somebody, something that is sort of sending out a message. This is where the land is. This is where the opportunities are. Pay attention. Because if you don't pay attention to the opportunities, well, sometimes you end up washing up on the shoals, and that's not a good thing. I may be stretching the metaphor a little bit, but I tend to think of business when I see things like this, and I wanted to share it with you. Anyway, that's what's on my mind this morning, and as always,